What's going on today, guys? Today, finally got my LS1 and T56, so we're going to be swapping into the Camaro. And what I've seen most people do, instead of just trying to use a cherry picker and just slide it in there, they actually take the whole front end off, the subframe and everything, and do it that way. So, probably going to do the same way, take the subframe off, but before I do that, I really need to clean up the garage. Still a lot of body filler, dust everywhere, and just get it clean, make it easier, more nice to do the swap. And apparently, in the next week or so, at least in Oregon, we're about to have a snowstorm. So maybe in the future, we're going to have some snow drifting videos with the Firebird. So maybe you want to check that out later. Anyways, guys, let's get this thing done. Alright guys, we got the whole front end taken off. All the fenders, stuff like that. And here's the LS1 with the T56. Pretty much cleaned it up last night. Got it nice looking. And pretty much the next thing we're going to do is put these motor mounts on from Detroit Speed.
So I've got some Detroit products here. Jesus, dude, you put solid motor mounts? Did you get regular ones? Man, no. Oh shit, I didn't even see those for a second. I thought you bought solid motor mounts. I was like, you're a brave soul, dude. Going full race car, huh? Solid motor mount style? Okay. I respect that. Alright, they're just hidden down in there. This is kind of cool. So all this stuff you bought from Detroit Speed? Yeah,
it's all Detroit Speed. As you can see, my whole front suspension is Detroit Speed. So pretty much kind of have to go with all the same stuff with this setup anyway, so it looks like pretty good quality anyways.
That's nice stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. I was pretty excited there for a second when I thought you were going to be fucking freaking solid motor mounts. I was like, dude, yeah, join the shaker life, I guess, huh?
Yeah, the transmission mounts over there, put that on too.
Yeah, wait to throw that on last, so that way we can kind of angle it up once we get the motor.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's kind of a low rider right now. As you can see, we got her off the jack stands. She's dropped down to the ground. All we got to do is bolt up a couple of these guys. Maybe slap a couple of these, make some clapping noises like those monkeys, and then it should just automatically put itself together for us.
Hopefully. I think it should be pretty easy. I mean, we don't have like all the fenders on, so it's like you don't have to worry about hitting anything. So, so I guess I'll just put you guys on the tripod, and we'll go and put this motor in.
Let's do it. Oh, I figured it out. Okay, see this? Alright, so this offsets the your mount is so far. So this was mounted like this. This is going to go like this, I think.
The milled side of the mount faces away from the engine. The smooth side going to the block. The end of the adapter plate, the angle cut, mounts to the front of the vehicle.
So this will be, the angle goes to the front of the vehicle?
Yeah.
So this is going to be your driver's side like that then?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one will be the passenger side like this. Okay, cool. So that's good news. Sweet, dude.
So I guess we'll just put the plates on first.
Well,
I guess you really can't.
You have to bolt the motor mount on. So what we need to do is we need to bolt these on like this. Like if I was gonna do it, I would do
bolt those
these
on
bolted like that.
Exactly.
And then bolt these on that, and then we go and just form them together.
With those sound effects?
I think it'll make them. I mean, this is a pretty tight fit.
Okay.
And if it happened, it wasn't me.
Oh. All right. So yeah, we'll do that then.
Cool. Let's do it then. Let's get some nuts and bolts out. These are so fancy. I just kind of don't want to set them down. I'll put these in my pocket and put them on my Firebird.
This guy.
Tight fit. Just so I don't lose any of these. Yard sale. Raining money in there.
So the big ones are for the middle part. Just putting a high strength thread locker on this. It's pretty obvious how these mounts go on the frame. Just like that. There's one.
Before you put your front end back on.
I'm not sure the store has the aftermarket ones I like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it cool if you want.
Taking pictures of that big old booty.
That's the butt cheek scene right there.
Nasty. Nasty. Every time I get behind you, sometimes I gotta remind you to hold fire, dude.
Oh yeah?
Hold fire, son. So in the directions it says to mount this angle point to the front of the motor.
Yeah.
For speeds. So just in case you guys on there are wondering how the way we're angling plate, the flush mount goes to the motor. And yeah.
The milled side goes to us.
Now time to go get. Yeah, clean threads.
So guys, we finished putting the LS1 T56 swap into the second gen Camaro. Went in pretty nice, as you can see. A lot of space in the engine bay now. So I'll just go over some of the things that we did to make it fit. Probably the biggest thing was actually the alternator was placed right down there, but as you can see the rack and pinions there. And it was kind of hitting, so we just took it off, and there's a swap you can do. You can put the alternator right here. It's like a little bracket you can buy. Or you can buy, I think, another bracket for that side, which I think is the Corvette styled alternator bracket. So we'll have a top mount alternator, and we took the headers out, but I think the headers will fit for this car. I'm not sure if it's aftermarket or not. I put it in there, and it seems like the collector was kind of angled down, so if you cut the collector off and kind of weld it, you can kind of like angle it more towards the body. I think it will fit, so that'll be nice. Make it a little bit cheaper on me. There's the engine mount. It's a pretty nice looking setup. I like it. It was a pretty easy setup too. It wasn't too difficult. It took us about, I think, 2 days to do it, and we weren't going like all out doing it in one day, so we just kind of broke it up to 2 days. And this is the whole setup, guys. I'll go to the back part of the car, kind of show you the transmission and kind of like how we did it back there. See, kind of cut a hole. It's kind of nasty right now. It's kind of jagged up. Most likely I'll go back, clean it up, and there's like a little box you can buy for it that kind of goes over it, makes it look nicer. Just weld it on, just makes it more factory looking. And as you can see, these are the plates that hold up the transmission. At least it's for the choice speed for a T56. It's the Hooker Blackheart transmission mount. One thing I did notice though, as you can see, the bolts do stick up pretty high. So I'm not sure how that's going to look with carpet over it. Maybe I have to trim the bolts. I'm not sure, but I'll get to that when that day comes. As you can see, we got a long way before that day even happens. And these are the headers that came off the LS1. So like I said, I'll probably cut it maybe right around there. We'll see. And let's go underneath the car real quick. Turn on that light. As you can see, that's the transmission mount. It's nice looking, looks light. Just have to drill 4 holes under the floor pan, mounted to those brackets, and it's just a pretty easy thing. One thing to note, they don't come with the bolts for the actual transmission mount, so I had to go out and buy them, but that's not too big of a deal. But yeah, guys, here's the whole setup. Like I said, I still have a lot to do. As you can see, I need a radiator, figured that out. Figure out the air intake system, the fuel lines, the fuel tank. There's still a lot to be done. I just want to get it in, so it's just not, the engine's not sitting around. Because as you can see, I got a lot of body work ahead of me. That's the next major process of this build, and it's the body work. Get it primered and painted. Then I'll probably move on to the engine, gas tank, brakes, and we're going to be putting a roll cage into the car too. So that's all coming up. Maybe you guys want to check that out, so subscribe and see the rest of this build. It's going to be pretty cool when it's all done. I'm excited. Definitely not cheaping out on this build at all. So it's going to be a full, as close to race car, but kind of a race car that you can have fun on the streets too. So it's kind of go both ways. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, we're going to have plenty more videos coming up. Painting inside of a garage, how to do that, how to weld in a roll cage, how to get pretty much all the other stuff done. Because like I said, we have fuel, we got the radiator, coolant lines, how to set up a whole hydraulic brake master system on a car that's, well, it was automatic before this. So we got to do that, a lot of stuff. So anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't, and check you guys out in the next videos. Later.